Hello, welcome to episode 249 of the Epic Film Challenge, Alien Resurrection, the final film in this Alien anthology.
When did you watch the Alien movies?
Oh, about 2 weeks ago.
Where was I?
In work. Alien Resurrection. This one feels like a kind of tacked-on film, and it feels like the most Hollywood of all of the four of the main Alien films. This is like hundreds of years after the events that took place in the third film. And Ripley is basically cloned, and that's how we get Sigourney Weaver as the Ripley character again. She's kind of this weird version of Ripley where she's kind of got alien powers and stuff. But it's an enjoyable film. I really like it. We get Ron Perlman is one of the characters, and he's really funny in it. Winona Ryder is in this film as one of the androids. And basically they're on the ship, and they're breeding aliens, and they've got the DNA of Ripley from the third film. And they're kind of like trying to reproduce these aliens and stuff, and it goes wrong, and they're on this kind of space station. And it's a very, like, kind of Hollywood film, like the action and stuff, and gimmicky kind of effect scenes. It's like an underwater scene with aliens, which is pretty cool. And there's a lot of cool stuff about the film. It gets a bit too weird towards the end. Like, you're just like, whoa, that's really like messed up. And there's this brilliant but awful scene when Ripley finds this room with all the failed clones when they tried to clone Ripley the first time. She's like number 9, the only one they got right. And what they were doing was they were cloning her from her DNA, cloning her body, and then taking the alien out of her stomach, because that's, the DNA kind of provided that. And she finds this room with all the just messed up clones and just like half a head and stuff. Really creepy scene. Winona Ryder is good in this film. Ron Perlman's very funny in this film. And it's an enjoyable film, but it's nowhere near on par with the first two films. But again, I don't think the third film is on par with the first two either. So, for me, the Alien anthology quadrilogy. I think the Alien film brought about the term quadrilogy. I don't think it's ever been used in anything else. I'll probably Die Hard and a few others, but Rocky. There's 6 Rocky films.
I know,
anyway,
but there was 4 once.
Yeah, that was like in the 80s. Anyway, so we got the Alien quadrilogy, the Alien anthology, whatever you want to call it. I think the last 2 films are enjoyable films, well-made films. Well, I'd say Alien 3 is probably more artistic than the fourth. The fourth's kind of, as I said, quite Hollywood. And the ending's kind of like, ooh, what are they going to do with the 5th one? But it never happened. But that's okay, I think. I would say Alien Resurrection for me is probably about a 7. But no, I'll give it an 8 for my pick, because I do enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot, just because it's almost like, let's do another Alien film. People want to see Sigourney Weaver as Ripley again. They want to have fun and just see some aliens and some funny characters and stuff like that. But it nowhere at all reaches the kind of the tenseness or the suspense or the horror of the first film, or the action and adrenaline pumping nature of the second film. So I think the 4th film is a fun film, but it's kind of not in line with what the series started out to be. But I'll give it an 8 because I really enjoy it, and the same with the third one. As I said, an 8, but the first 2 are 10 out of 10 films, just brilliant films. So it's kind of a disjointed series really, but at least you kind of, you got the first 2 which are great and the first 2 which are pretty good. So, yeah, thanks for watching.